And we are live. What up, everyone? Welcome here to day 3 of our high ticket freedom Activator Bootcamp. I'm just joining here into the community just to make sure that we're streaming here, so that way I can engage with you as you're watching this live stream. And if you're watching the replay, it's all good. You can drop your comments below. Would love to hear from you. I would love to hear your feedback. Okay, so let's just make sure we're tuning in here. All right, all right, all right. We are live. We are live, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, we are live, ladies and gentlemen. I'm excited to be here with you today. Let me just make sure we are recording here on Zoom. Okay, we are recording. All right, wonderful. So as I'm here right now, I just want to allow some time for others who are trying to jump on. Okay, so for others, like I said, others who are looking to jump onto this training, I just want to give you some time. So for those of you who are here tuning in live right now, please just drop me a comment below. Let me know that you're here. Let me know that you're here live, hanging out with me right now here in this training. Just drop that comment below. We'd love to hear from you. Love to hear your feedback, because again, this is about interaction. This is about us coming in here as a community and sharing some information that can truly make an impact in your life and business. I'm really excited about this information today, okay? So again, we got a few people here tuning in live. Drop a comment below. Let me hear your feedback. All right, excellent, excellent. So what we're gonna do now is we are gonna dive in. Look, I'm really excited. Over the last couple of days, we've been talking about a lot of different topics. We've talked about coherence and how to activate brain and heart coherence. For those of you who do remember that, I hope that you got some value from that. And if you're here watching live, let me know. Do you remember what we talked about day one? And let me just adjust this angle here, because I see that, okay, we just need some adjustment, because sometimes things like that happen. And that's why, we focus on getting these things right for the beginning, okay? So again, we talked about coherence in day one. Day two, okay, which was the prior day, okay, we talked about systems. We talked about 4 different high ticket business models. And we gave you some, I gave you some insight on some things that I've done, some things that actually work, some things I teach my clients that actually work. Okay, we talked about these things in day 2. Now here in day 3, I'm really excited about this, because today we're going to talk about tools, okay, different tools that you can use in your business. Now, let me just get it started, okay? And for those of you who are here live, let me just know, drop a comment below. We got a couple people tuning in live right now, like I said. Just drop a comment below. Let me know you're here so I can give you a shout out, okay? Because again, it's all about that engagement, interaction. This is a community. You know what I'm saying? This is a community, baby. This is a high ticket society. All right, Mandela. Hey, thanks for tuning in. Yes, sir. Day 1, coherence. Day 2, systems. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. With the music sound. Yes, sir. Okay. So I'm just gonna, I believe in engaging. I believe in conversation. So let me just have some conversation here. All right. So Mandela, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for tuning in. All right. All right. Yes, sir. And for those of you who are here watching live, please, thank you for tuning in. Please let me know by just drop a comment below. Let me know you're here. I'm gonna give you a shout out. I'm gonna give you a special shout out here. So yes, sir, Mandela, thank you for tuning in. My man, Rolando, yes, sir. Thank you for tuning in, and yeah, thank you for tuning in today. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. I am so excited for this information today, okay? And again, let's just make sure. So you should be able to see me right now. I understood from one of the earlier days. Let me just adjust this lighting a bit, okay? So I understood from one of the earlier days, right, that one of the things that we needed was for me to take a seat, so that way you can see me and you can see the content that I'm putting out here and creating for you. So I will be sitting for some of this to begin. But anyway, let's get this started, okay? Now that we got a couple shout outs out the way, we got people who are here tuning in. Let's jump into this, all right? Because I want to jump right away into the tools, okay? So today is day 3, okay, of the Activator Bootcamp. Okay, and today is the toolkit. All right, bam. So today is, like I said, today is all about the tools that you need to actually run and operate a business at the high ticket level. Yes, sir. Hey, you're Rolanda, you're very welcome for the space and just the sharing, man. I'm very, very grateful that you receive it and that you actually receive value from this. Very grateful for that. We got more people who just tuned in, who just jumped onto this training. Please just drop a comment below. Let me know who you are. Just let me know that you're present. Drop a comment below. Again, we got quite a few people watching live, so it's all about engagement. Understand, the way this works is I'm going to give you my energy. I'm going to share my energy with you. I'm going to share my value, my experiences, my knowledge. I'm going to share this with you. Your job is really simple. Take this information, use it to win in your life. But more importantly, while you're watching live, I want you to interact, engage, give me some energy, feed energy into me by commenting below, by liking, by dropping hearts. Do that so that way I can give you more energy to help you better. Okay. So help me help you by engaging with me. Those of you who have engaged, thank you so much. Those of you who are watching live, just trolling, it's all good, still all love. And for those of you who are watching the replay, I hope that you get some value from this information, okay? So when we're talking about tools, right, we got to understand, if we look at the grand spectrum of the animal kingdom, all right, now you guys know me. I like to go deep. I like to go far beyond the surface, and I like to really get to the core, right? Because I believe that that's where the transformation, that's where the magic is at. So if we're looking at the core of ourselves as human beings, right? Well, let's look at the animal kingdom, and let's look at all the other animals in the kingdom, right? You got parrots, you got donkeys, there's dogs, there's sharks, there's worms, right? There's scorpions, right? There's eagles, right? There's all these different animals in the animal kingdom. Look, you even got lions, tigers, bears. Oh my. You got all these different animals in the animal kingdom, but then you have human beings, right? Where we place ourselves at the top of the animal kingdom because we have a cognitive thinking ability as well as opposable thumbs. That's another conversation for another day. My point here is, if you look at all the other animals in the animal kingdoms, they come equipped with different tools for survival, right? Think about a lion. A lion's teeth are almost 3 times the size of human teeth, right? And they're very sharp. They're very razor sharp. Whereas the teeth of humans, right? Like if you look in the mirror at your teeth, I mean, everybody's teeth are different, but chances are very likely your teeth are flat, right? They're not pointy sharp. Every single tooth is not pointy sharp that way because we don't have the tools in our teeth that has the ability to rip apart, tough meats and just bite into an animal and rip out a piece of meat. For us, we can do that, but that's a challenge. You see what I'm saying? But for a lion or a tiger, they can just sink their teeth into something and pull out, and then whatever they sank the teeth into, they're gonna take a part of it away. If we look at eagles have a vision where they can see for miles out into the distance. Human beings, you might look 100, 250, 500 yards, and then it starts to get blurry, and then you can't really see, too much further down. And then even if we take a look at owls, when nighttime comes, owls can see perfectly. Whereas human beings, when nighttime comes, we have a difficult time seeing at night because our eyes, are not set up with night vision goggles or not, they're not set up for nocturnal purposes. They're set up for when there's sunlight out, we can see clearly, and that's when we operate best, right? So just looking at the animal kingdom, these different animals, they come equipped with tools for themselves, right? Now, looking at the tools that they come equipped with and looking at the tools we come equipped with, we don't come equipped with the same tools, right? Like we don't have razor sharp teeth to rip through an animal's body. We don't have night vision where we can see at night. We don't have vision where we can see 5 miles ahead, right? We just don't have these tools naturally as human beings. So if you go back to the caveman days, right? Or the days in ancient Africa, in ancient parts of the world, you will find that human beings have been using tools. Yes, that's right. They've been using tools in order to survive, in order to maintain their livelihood and continue to live into the future, right? So because the reality is that we as human beings, we've used these opposable thumbs and we've used our cognitive thinking ability to go out there and say, hey, you know what? I don't have the razor sharp teeth, but you know what? I can take this piece of wood or this piece of stone, and I could rub it against another piece of stone until it finally gets real fine and pointy. And then I can take this rock that I've shaved down and I can use it as a knife. I can use it as a knife to cut difficult things, to cut things that are difficult to cut with my teeth. You see what I'm saying? So my point here is that like tools are a way of life for us as human beings. A lot of people forget this fact and they neglect the fact that we as human beings just don't have the same tools that other creatures do in the animal kingdom. But we do have a mind and we do have opposable thumbs, right? I share that example with you to break it down to help you better understand why it's important to understand tools for success in business. Okay, so let me know. I know I just dropped something on you, but let me know if this made any type of like. Let me know if this is if you're understanding what I'm saying. Let me know if you're getting it. Obviously, you're on the other side of the screen, so I can't physically see you, right? But I can, I'm sending you the energy. I'm sending it to you, sharing it with you, so that way it can make an impact in your life. But I want to hear from you. Is this something you're understanding? Let me know if this is making any type of sense. He said hyenas. Yes, sir. Hyenas. Laugh. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Love you too. Yes, sir. Let's get it. Let's get it. So just let me know, but drop a comment below so that way we can proceed forward. Because again, remember, the energy you give me, I'm just going to give you more energy. Okay. All right. Rolando says hyenas. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hyenas. I love you, brother. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are here. Hey, man, I can feel the love radiating. I can feel the love radiating. All right. Awesome. 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 And for those of you who are watching on the Zoom, please join us in our Facebook group because that is where we are, engaging with the comments that you post. All right. Okay. So this is being understood. Okay, great. So let's get into this. Okay. So we're talking about the toolkit, right? Now, understand when you're in business, when you're doing something and you're looking to really grow a company, especially at the, at a very high level. Hey, Mandela, thanks, man. Thanks for showing up and tuning in. I appreciate you for tuning in. If you're looking to build a real business, whether it's at the high ticket level, whether it's with a low ticket product, Bose, thanks for tuning in. Bose, he said, yes, he's understanding. Yes, this is making sense. All right, let me just engage here real quick, because again, I believe that the more that we can keep this energy going between us, right, the better experience for everyone. Thank you for participating. Hey. All right. Good evening. Welcome, Bose. Thank you for tuning in. Right on, Mandela. It's a pleasure to have you, man. It's a pleasure to have you here, man. It is a pleasure. Truly it is. Because here at the High Ticket Nation, High Ticket Society, we're all about helping others to establish their wealth, grow their wealth, increase their business, and provide a safe space to do that. Provide a safe space to connect with others on the same journey. So, from my experience with creating multiple 5-figure online products, creating a multiple 6-figure physical product, co-creating a multiple 6-figure product, and seeing success happen both online and offline. I've learned that there are normally 4 specific departments that most companies have. Now there's a lot more, but generally speaking, they fall into these 4 categories. So in order to illustrate this today, okay, and break this down, I'm gonna just draw this little crosshair. Let me get some more space right here. Okay. Bam. Well, bam. So normally, most companies fall into these 4 categories in regards to operations, in regards to successfully running their business and making it grow. Does anybody know what those 4 are? Let's see. Does anybody know? Just drop, what you think those 4 main departments or those 4 main categories are for most companies out there that are actually real businesses? They're real companies making real things happen. Sherlock is in the house. Let me know. Drop that comment below if you got any ideas. We'd love to see what feedback you have just before I dive into this point. And then we dive into what are the tools to actually help you run and operate your business in these different areas, okay? Now, there's, of course, there's a lot more tools, but I'm just going to give you some of the basic essentials right here. I share a lot more with my clients, of course, but I just want to give you enough to get started, okay? All right, so the 4 main areas and departments that most companies usually have established in their business, right? So the first area, right, which is really important, is marketing. Marketing. Because you got to get the word out about what your product is, right? You got to get the word out, okay? That's the first area. The next area is sales, okay? Nothing happens until a sale is made. Remember that. Nothing happens until a sale is made in business. The next area, okay? Oh man, look, we got comments here, and I'm all right. Sales, legal, service. You know what? Let me just read these. I've already given away these 2, but let me just tune in here to see what additional comments you guys have here, because I think it's great that you are dropping those comments below. And then I'm gonna. Now, of course, we will jump back into these, but so let me just see what else we got here. So we've got sales. Let's see. We got growth. Bo said growth and building. Rolando said sales. Mandela said legal. Mandela said service as well. Absolutely. Yes. So sales, yes. So legal. Okay. So legal. Legal is very important. However, legal falls under an umbrella, okay, within most companies, and I'll get to what that is in a moment. All right. So yes, absolutely. Growth building. Yep. All right. Yes. Okay. Manufacturing, legal. All right. Yes. Very close. Yes, sir. Because these are important. Yes, sir. You are almost completely there at Rolando. So I just want to be clear here. Thank you for your answers. Nobody's wrong, okay? Just understand that nobody's wrong, because we all have our different perspectives. And I'm just sharing my perspective with you, okay? So your answers are right. I just want you to know that. And I want to share with you these additional 2 areas. So I know you're like marketing and sales. Well, Mike, like what? Like what about the customer? What about what about the finances? What about that? Well, let me share that with you, what those other areas are. So we got teamwork, communication, support, and supply. Yes, those are very, very important. And now I want to share these other 2 areas with you, okay? So this is customer / product support, okay? So this is also like fulfillment, etc., things like that. And then the final area is administration. Boom. So from my experience, right, to keep things simple, you know me, I like to simplify things, baby. I don't believe in complicating things and making complicated things happen, because it like, I said it before, I think yesterday or the day before in our training. Everything is simple. We as human beings, with our prefrontal neocortex, we like to make things difficult by overthinking things and looking too much into things without really just understanding. If you keep things simple, if you go back to the basics, if you stick with the fundamentals, you can succeed, you can win. Obviously, I'm a basketball player, and there's tons of basketball players. There's Allen Iverson, right? There's Michael Jordan. They're flashy with the moves, right? And then you got guys like, you got guys like Kyrie Irving. He's got dribble. He's got all this stuff, right? But if you look at a person like Tim Duncan, Kawhi Leonard, these guys are not super flashy. They don't have all the most amazing moves. They don't. But what they have are the fundamentals, and they practice the fundamentals, and they keep it simple. That's what I'm saying. Keep things simple. This right here is a simple way to organize your business and organize your toolkit. So we're gonna dive into this, and I'm gonna give you some real tools. Like, you can take these websites, you can go visit these websites today, okay, on this training or after this training, or even with this information we'll be sharing. Take notes and take action, okay? So yes, sir. I'll say louder, please. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Have to make sure the people in the back here, the people in the back can hear this. LOL. All right, louder, please. Yes, sir. Okay. Okay. All right. Just have to make sure. All right. Excellent. We got people tuning in on Zoom. Yeah, again, for those of you who are watching this on Zoom, if you want to tune in, jump into our Facebook group, the High Ticket Society. That's where you can engage and drop comments and share your feedback, okay? All right. Let's do this, man. Tools. So we're talking about tools. Let me just break this down, and then I'm going to dive into the tools. I'm going to explain the tools, and then we will, we'll wrap up this session, okay? These are the areas that I found are kind of like the umbrellas of a company. Now you can create 7, 8, 9 different departments and areas and categories for a business to fall under. But I generally find that most companies and most business structures fall under these 4 main areas, okay? Keeping it simple. So let me break it down. Marketing, getting the word out, promoting, whether that's advertising, whether that's branding, whether that's, podcasting, videos, content, like whatever it is, that's marketing, right? Even like some of you have books. And I know, Rolando, I know you've got the Hannibal Coffee that you're working on, getting out there into the world, getting into retail, right? Well, the way you get the word out there is generally through marketing, okay? And this is like a whole sector of a company where you're focused on marketing. But understand, marketing does not translate into money. Marketing does not translate into dollars. Marketing does not translate into income. Marketing translates into attention, okay? So the more that you market, the more attention you'll get. Now, it's good to have the attention and stuff like that, but if you don't have anything to offer people, that attention is going to get wasted. So you must make sure that you have something to offer, and the next thing you should focus on is sales, okay? You got a product, you got to go out there and you must sell. If you sell, you'll make money. Mark Cuban has a quote. He says, "Sales cures all." And it's true. Like if you're selling, things are good. If you're not selling, it's a struggle, right? It's rough. It's not as simple as they made it seem. But if you're selling, you can grow your company. Mandela, absolutely. Nothing happens until a sale is made. Yes, sir. I agree with you, man. Yes, sir. I agree with you. Okay, there we go. Boom. Yes, sir. I agree with you there. So sales is its own department where like you have to generate the leads through marketing to get to the sell. And then you have to sell the customer, right? And then the next component, okay, is the customer support or the product support or the fulfillment, right? So when we're talking about customer support, what does this exactly mean? So if you're selling a course, or if you're selling a coaching program, or maybe you're selling your coffee, or maybe you're selling your investment services or your book, maybe you're selling yourself as a speaker, like the variety of people here inside. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sales equals success. Absolutely. No, it doesn't. Marketing is infrastructure. Sales is success. Yes, sir, Rolando. Definitely. Understand. See, right there, I just lost my train of thought. And I'm honestly like transparent about it and authentic about it. Why? Because I'm a real person. I'm a real person at the end of the day. And I know I'm a real one. So lost my train of thought. Just to backtrack, okay. Customer support, product support, fulfillment, right? So whether no matter what you're selling, yourself, book, coffee, course, coaching, consultant, whatever, you must fulfill the customer. You must fulfill the customer. You must fulfill the customer. You must fulfill them. If you don't fulfill them, lawsuits, going out of business, bad reputation, negative reviews, loss of reputation in the marketplace, inability to sell future products and services, right? If you don't fulfill the customers, a lot of bad things happen. People call me Michael over-deliver, Baptiste, because when it comes to supporting my customers and fulfilling customers with products, I over-deliver in value by giving them exactly what they need and a little bit more. So they come here and they're like, Mike, I got this problem. I don't know what to do, Mike. I got to solve this. And I'm like, okay, you need a way to create more income? Cool. Let me teach you this high ticket. Let me teach you this high ticket blueprint. Let me teach you the game that I know of high ticket and even doing business with high level companies. Let me teach it to you. And I teach it to them, and they come here and they get what they need. And then when they're about to exit, I say, oh, by the way, here's a little bit extra in case you needed something about mindset, in case you needed something about spirituality, in case you wanted to learn how to travel the world. Here's a little something extra, and just drop it in there, and now boom, they're like, whoa, you over delivered. And it's really that simple. So I strongly and firmly believe in supporting your customers and making sure that you fulfill on the product. Okay. Now, supporting the customer and like actually delivering the thing that they showed up to pay for, that's one aspect of it. Another aspect is the communication. So customer support, right? They email you, they have a question about your product, okay? And you respond to them, or you have a dedicated team responding to people, right? Responding to your customers. Maybe you offer coaching. So you getting on the call with your clients once a week in a group setting, right? And you're messaging clients on a daily or, multiple times per week just to hold them accountable, right? Or maybe you've got like some sort of email follow-up system that's sending out emails to your customers with messages that are automated, right? Like these go into the customer support and the product support department of a company. And now if we keep moving forward, okay, so now we got the marketing understood. Now we got the sales understood. Now we got customer product support and the fulfillment understood. The next area is administration. And just before we dive in, I just want to just engage real quick. So Rolando, like you said, no, it doesn't. Marketing is infrastructure. Sales equals success. Sales does equal success. Really and truly. Yes, sir. Sales does equal success. Really and truly, man. And hey, Bose, look, over-deliver. Bose said over-delivering value. Truth, okay, here we go. Just trying to get this organized. Sometimes this comment feature can get a little wacky here in the Facebook group, but all right, Bose, over delivery and value. Yes, sir. That is the only way. That is the only way I believe in selling and sharing products with my customers. That's all I believe. Like I don't believe in shortchanging or like going halfway. Like I don't believe in that. I believe you either go all in or you go all out. Like you give them everything and a little bit more, or you don't give them anything at all and you do something else for your income. That's what I believe. I could be wrong, but that's just my philosophy. And like I'm nobody special, man. Trust me, I'm nobody special. I started from humble beginnings. I started in the hood. I started with no resources, no money, no capital, no family support. I started with, I was born under a teenage mom, single mom, in the ghetto, in the projects in the hood in Miami, right? There was drugs in my neighborhood. There was gangs in my neighborhood. There was gangsters and dope dealers and jack boys. And there was all of these different things set up for me to fail with the odds. I had all odds against me, okay? And the only way that I made it out was through basketball, like through a basketball scholarship to college, where I was able to open my mind up to other opportunities. And I discovered internet marketing. I learned more about reading books. I started studying under masters like Eric Thomas, Anthony Robbins, most importantly, Miss Ann McNeil. If you don't know Ann McNeil, go follow her. She's my first millionaire mentor. Without her, I wouldn't be the man I am today. Shout out to Ann McNeil. But I share this with you because look, I'm nobody special, man. I'm a regular human being who just understood how to have enough persistence, perseverance, and follow their vision. Okay. And so now what I'm sharing with you, this information I'm sharing with you, understand, I'm nobody special, but Walmart and Whole Foods, they purchase products from our company every single month. like sometimes multiple times a week, they're buying products from our company at mass volume, because we make sure that we support our customers and fulfill our customers on our products, okay? Again, I'm nobody special, but if these big companies are still doing business with us after years, I think this information can benefit you too. And again, nobody special, but I got customers and clients that have been working with me since 2014. They're still in communication, we still work together. I still educate them. They still use my information to grow their business and succeed. So what I'm telling you is not theory. Like, this is real experience. And I just remind you that I'm nobody special, because I don't want you to think I'm like this. Nah, man. Like, if you meet me in person, I'll be the same way I am on camera right now. I probably might be a little bit more wacky, right? Because I gotta be, I want to make sure that this information comes through professionally, right? But if you meet me in person, I'm still the same personable, authentic person that you're experiencing right now. If you're one of my clients and you coach with me, you're going to be experiencing the same thing you're experiencing right now, because this is who I am at my core. All right. Final department over here. I know I went on a little rant there, but I just want you to know who you're learning from. I want to remind you who you're learning from and who you're dealing with. Final area is administration. Now, Mandela, you mentioned something about legal, right? You mentioned something about manufacturing. Okay. You mentioned something about service. Rolando, you mentioned something about teamwork, right? You mentioned something about, logistics support. I don't remember the exact comments that were there. I think this is kind of spot on to what you were saying. And Bose, you even mentioned something else as well. I will have to scroll back and look at it. But my whole point of saying that, look, everything that you mentioned, okay, is correct. However, if we're keeping things simple, okay, this is simplify. I just want to simplify it, okay? Pretend like the umbrella is called administration. And underneath this umbrella, you have team, right? You have human resources. You have a legal department, right? You have logistics, manufacturing, shipping. You have, look, there's a lot that goes into administration, okay? You have accounting, bookkeeping, right? Again, there's so much that goes into it, but basically these are the services required in order to keep the business alive, to administer, to breathe life into the business so the business keeps living. This is what administration is, okay? This is why I say that most companies fall into these simple 4 areas where they're marketing their products and services, right? They're selling their products and services. They're fulfilling the customers that purchase their products and services. And they're administering the business so the business continues to run and grow. Let me know how you understand this so far. I took my time to break all of this down because, look, I've created over 26 digital products. I mean, think about that. I've created 26 digital online products that I've sold and made money with. Okay. Some have made $100, some have made 40, some have made 5,000, some made 40,000, some made more, right? Like we launched one product, myself and a partner, that product did over 62 grand with like a joint venture deal. Okay, so I got experience with products online. I have a lot of experience. I don't advertise it because I'm not a boastful person, right? But because I believe in value. I believe in sharing value. Nobody cares about your Lamborghini or about your lifestyle. Nobody cares. People care about what's in it for them, right? Everybody's tuned into a station called What's in It for Me. And everybody wants to know, what can I get out of it? I don't care about you, buddy. I don't care that you had a tough life growing up and that you found a little bit of success as you became older. I don't care about that. I care about me. And if you can understand that, it'll better help you, okay? So I took my time to break all of this down, right? Because not only with the 26 digital products, but understand, like, we have a multiple 6-figure product it actually has done over 7 figures. From 2016 to now, that product has done over 7 figures. But my whole point of telling you this is that I'm just giving it to you from experience, okay? All right, so all right. Marketing tools available. Yes, sir. We're gonna dive into. Yes, sir. Rolando, we will dive into the marketing tools now. All right, Carlos. Hey, thanks for tuning in, Carlos. Thanks for coming in and watching us live here, Carlos. Thanks for tuning in and watching live, my man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, awesome, Bose. Thanks for letting me know. Thank you for the feedback. Letting me know you understand, Bose. And Bose, I do hope I'm saying your name correctly. Excuse me if I'm mispronouncing it at all, because I do my best to get people's names right. A person's name is the most important word in the world to them. Yes, sir. Keep that in mind. WILFM. Yes, sir. Keep that in mind. All right. Thanks for the participation here, because it's like, I get so energized, and then I give it back to you. So let's go. All right, so let's jump into these tools, man, because now we need to talk about actual tools to help you run your business. So the first tool that I'm going to mention, if you don't have a website, okay, if you don't have anything right now, you need to go to GoDaddy.com for a so this is where you can go for domain, okay, and hosting. So GoDaddy's one tool where you can go for actually for hosting your website, okay? Excellent. Bose, thanks for letting me know I'm saying your name correctly. Hey, Creighton, wait, what's up, man? Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you. Love the energy, fam. Hey, I'm happy to share the energy, and I appreciate you for sharing energy with me. It's a beautiful exchange. GoDaddy.com is one place where you can go. You can actually register your website, and you can actually not only register your website domain, but you can also get hosting. Now, this is one tool. Another tool is called Namecheap. Okay, so if you're just getting started and you're on a budget, okay, this is somewhere where you can go to actually host your domains. Okay, and I actually use both of these services. So Namecheap, GoDaddy.com, you can use these to host to purchase your website domain, and then to also host the website. So for those of you who don't understand, what is this hosting, what is domain, what is this all about? Let me just give you a real quick, simple analogy so you can understand. When we're talking about a domain, think about like a house, right? A house in a specific neighborhood. If we're talking about a house in a specific neighborhood, think about the land that the house sits on, right? So comparing a house and the land that the house sits on to a domain and hosting, the domain is the address of the house. So www.bosagnew.com, www.rolandotate.com, right? www.mandela.com. Like this is the domain. This is the address of the house in the neighborhood, right? The physical address. But the land that the house sits on, maybe the house is in Miami, maybe the house is in Virginia, maybe the house is in Carolina, North Carolina, or Chicago. Wherever that house is at, that land that the house sits on is the hosting, okay? So you need to have a physical address online, and you need to have land where your physical address sits on, which is domain and hosting. And just to engage here, hey, thank you, Bose. Thank you for confirming that you got it right. Yes, sir. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for tuning in, Creighton. And right on with Namecheap. Yes, sir. Right on, man. Right on. Okay, getting back to this. So we got these two tools covered, right? For talking about domain and hosting. Now, the next thing that we're going to need, now that we've got our website established, we need to be able to email. We need to be able to send out messages and communicate with our audience. One of the tools, I actually have some through Google Domains. Okay, well, awesome. Look, Google Domains is also another great service. Okay, one of the best companies out there. Another marketing tool. Now we need to get into email marketing, right? So one of the tools that you can use, okay, is well, actually, if you're just getting started, I want to just like this tool. I was going to recommend a very advanced tool, and it's a phenomenal tool. I've gotten some of my best open and click rates in my business with this tool, but this is more advanced. I'm going to save it. okay? But the first tool that I would recommend, okay, is aweber.com. And this is for email marketing. Okay. This is for email marketing where you can set up automated follow-up campaigns, and that way you can be able to follow up with people that subscribe to your list for the long term, okay? So another tool is called canva.com. Okay, so canva.com is a graphic design tool. So let's say graphics tool, right? Where you can actually go in there and create any type of graphic you want to actually grow your business. Now, another tool for marketing is called ManyChat. So this is a chat bot. So this is like chatbot communication to where you know, you go to a person's site. Okay, oh, louder, please. Sorry, my apologies about that. So yeah, canva.com. Canva is a graphics tool that you can use to create graphics. Maybe you don't have Photoshop, maybe you're not experienced with Photoshop, but this is a tool that you can use to go and create graphics for free. And then the next tool is called ManyChat. Now, ManyChat, it's an online platform. Yes, sir. You love Canva. That's what I'm talking about, Mandela. Yes, sir. Yes, hey, Canva's a great tool. Yes, sir. Just to get the engagement here. Okay, so SEO WordPress, yes. So great question. So obviously, you know, there's not a huge amount of space here, but I will mention out some more tools that you know, as you were asking, Rolando. So if we're talking about SEO, okay, SEO is a whole nother thing. We'll dive into SEO in our upcoming day as that day is dedicated fully to marketing and sales. Here, I just want to share some tools, okay? So WordPress is a great platform where you can build a website at. And if we're talking about what actual tools can you use on WordPress to protect your website, there are two plugins that I use. One's called WordFence. Yeah, WordFence. It's a security tool. And another one's called Securi, like SECURI, Securi, okay? So here I'm gonna just put WordPress. WordPress, okay, for building websites. I want to make sure that you can hear me, okay? Yes, sir, you're welcome. You're very welcome. So I know that you mentioned JVZoo. That's one platform, okay? Another platform that you can look into. So JVZoo, I've used JVZoo, and I know a lot of people that make a lot of good money on JVZoo. But the thing is, JVZoo is not the, let me just say this, JVZoo is a very solid platform that can deliver everything that you need. But unfortunately, they have they've attracted, let's just say they have not attracted the highest quality of product creators. And that's not to say anything about them. I think they're a great organization. You know, I met the CEO, I met some of the people that run JVZoo, but sometimes, you know, some of the products on that platform, the individuals that release products on that platform, they're not of the highest quality, okay? But it is a platform that you can use to attract affiliates, get affiliates to come on board and work with you. So, all right, yes, sir, Rolando. Thanks for letting me know about the volume. I hope that this info helped with the marketing tools. You already know Canva is great. Mandela, yes, sir. You already know Canva is great, man. Canva is great. So you can use WordPress to go out there and build your actual websites. And so when it comes to actually, you know, when it comes to actually branding yourself, okay, one of the ways that you can brand yourself. So Creighton said, same with ClickBank. Yeah. And that's the thing. Unfortunately, like ClickBank as well, ClickBank, they don't have the highest quality vendors in most cases, where people just come out there and put out BS products just to try to make money. I don't believe in that. I'd rather create one product, and just dedicate support to that one product and make that one product great, make that one product change lives. And that's what we did with High Ticket Freedom. And that's why we've been running the same offer for the last 5 years, because it changes lives. It's a high quality product, and I continue to improve it and update it so that way it becomes a greater product, an even better product. Okay. And we don't sell it on ClickBank. We don't offer it on JVZoo. I have offered our book on JVZoo, but it's just I like to keep things in-house as much as possible if I can. All right. So yeah, so ClickBank is an actual platform where you can go to find different products to sell as an affiliate, or you can go to clickbank.com to actually offer your own products as a vendor. Now, I think they have a fee of about $50 to $100, or maybe $150, somewhere in that category, where you can go and you can list your product there for sale, and affiliates can see your product and they can come purchase your product, because they have a global marketplace with millions of customers and affiliates combined. And Rolando, you specifically, they actually, so there's a product on there. It's like a supplement product. It's like a green juice, and they sell it there, and they allow affiliates to sell their products. So this could be something great where you can go there and offer your coffee on ClickBank's platform. Now you have to talk to them. I'm not the ClickBank person. That's not my area of expertise, right? I sell products from ClickBank and I've sold products from ClickBank, but when I say I've sold, I'm talking about I've sold other people's products as an affiliate. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, and Bose, how do you buy your book? Bose, I'll share the details with for that with you after this training. But not the most quality products. Well, it's unfortunate. It is unfortunate. Ronaldo, you can tune in to ClickBank to see if it's a feasible option to help you sell more of your coffee. Ah, sir. More of your coffee online. Boom. Okay. Look, thank you guys for tuning in. We're still here. We are rocking and rolling, baby, moving right along. Creighton, you are right about that. And it's 100% true that most product vendors operate independently of large networks. Most, not all, most. So let me say most. Yeah, okay, there we go. And Bose, I will share that. I will share those details with you after this boot camp training. Oh man, yes sir. All right. Okay, still going strong. Still got a lot of you tuned in live. Thank you so much for sharing your time with me here today. We are not entertained. Give us more. Hey, Rolando, you the man. Thank you, man. Thanks for that. Thanks for that energy, man. Thank you for that energy. I appreciate you. So ClickBank is one platform you can use to market your products. There's JVZoo, there's Warrior Plus, there's Pay Kickstart. Pay Kickstart is a paid platform where you pay on a monthly subscription basis. This is one of the things that we use for our vendors, for our affiliates, and they actually have a lot of cool features, and that's one of the things I like about them. Like they have coupons, they have upsells, downsells, cross sells, funnels, multiple funnels, and it's a high quality platform. I use it personally for my affiliate program just because it keeps things organized and tracked. And it's a platform that I use. It's called Pay Kickstart. But you got clickbank.com, there's jvzoo.com, warriorplus.com, there is paykickstart.com. Okay. There is just trying to think of another. There's this clicksure.com. I mean, the list goes on and on. Like literally, there's so many platforms out there that you can use to actually sell your products and get affiliates to promote your products and keep everything tracked. Okay. But if we're just talking about marketing here, let me just make sure. So we've got GoDaddy and Namecheap as ways to buy domain and hosting. We've got Aweber for email marketing communication. Understand, Aweber is just one tool. Now, let me just tell you some more tools for email marketing. So if you don't have a big budget and not a lot of money, there's a tool called MooSend, MOOSEND. Okay, and you can get started. I think it's like a 3-month free trial, and it's like $5 a month for like 1,000 subscribers, something like that. I have not tested it myself, so I can't tell you the results, but I know for somebody who's getting started with nothing, this is a tool that I would have started with if I had nothing. There's also MailChimp. MailChimp offers free, they offer like a free level to their platform based on how many subscribers you have. That's MailChimp.com. You can check them out. And there's also GetResponse.com, okay? And all of these tools, I'm telling you, aside from MooSend, I've used these tools in my business to send out mails and do my best to make some money with them. And they've worked out, okay? Some tools have gone down in quality, so I had to switch over. And then one of the best tools for email marketing is Infusionsoft. Infusionsoft is an absolute beast, but they've changed their name to Keep, KEAP.com. Now, this is for when you're ready for advanced level marketing, advanced level automation, and your business is actually at that level, right? Where, let's say you're making that $5,000 a month or you're making that $10,000 a month. This is a tool that you want to use to actually help you take things to the next level and grow your business with more automation, okay? And again, it's something that we use. It's something I recommend because it's a phenomenal tool that was recommended to me by one of my sheroes, Miss Tiffany Largy Smith. Shout out to Tiffany whenever she tunes into this or not. But anyway, so these are the tools for email marketing. Canva.com is a great tool for graphics. ManyChat.com is a great tool for chatbot communication to communicate with people on your website or social media. WordPress is a great tool to help you build your websites, okay? ClickBank.com, Warrior Plus, JVZoo.com, PayKickstart.com, ClickSure.com, okay? These are different tools where you can go to actually set up your product as a vendor and get affiliates to promote your product through their platform, okay? So this is marketing. Look, there's a lot more tools, but we're almost at the hour mark here, and I want to do my best to give you all of this in all these different areas, okay? So now let's dive over to the sales side. And so hopefully you can see this as I make some adjustments here. Okay. Hopefully this is clear with the lighting as we're writing here on the sales side, okay? So the first tool for sales, right? Especially at the high ticket level, you gotta understand, when we're dealing at the high ticket level, normally we're selling people over the phone, right? We have a phone conversation with someone, and then we use the phone to actually sell these people. But actually, one thing I forgot over here when it comes to marketing, right? I want to give you this because I just realized, how could I not teach you this important tool right here? Okay, so there's a lot of people that have a lot of opinions about this tool, but I'm gonna just tell you this is one of the industry standards, if you will. ClickFunnels.com. Okay, and this is to build sales funnels. Okay, because we're operating at the high ticket level here. Okay, let me just because we're operating at a high ticket level, there's one more tool I'm gonna recommend to you. It's called Survey. Okay, Survey. Survey.io, and this is for application and scheduling. So I know this might be a little bit difficult to read, but for those of you who are here watching, just bear with me, and I'm going to make sure that inside of the workbooks, at the end of this entire boot camp, you're going to have access to this information inside of the workbooks. But again, just bear with me so that way we can get those workbooks to you, or you'll be able to download them below or when they're available. Okay, and it'll include all this information and much more from every single one of the days of our boot camp here. So bear with me and just stay patient. I got you. Your brother Michael, Papa Mike, got you covered. Just bear with me and be patient, okay? So now let's talk about sales. So when we're talking about sales, we need to understand there is a very simple thing and it's a tool that you probably have in your pocket. You're probably using it right now, and it's called a phone, right? You need to be able to use that phone, pick that phone up and sell over the phone. So the first tool is a phone. Okay. Phone for selling. So if you don't have a phone, then you can get one, or you can use a laptop, or wherever you're watching me from, your tablet, whatever. You can use that device to sell. Now, another tool for actually building out the actual pipeline of what you offer. Okay, so there's two I want to recommend, and one is a little bit more advanced. It does a lot more. The other one it's relatively simple, and it goes to the point. Hey, Creighton just said, "Good looking, Papa Mike." Hey, man, got to come in and deliver the value for my high ticket people here inside of this community. Okay, and I want this to be clear. Okay, I do this out of love. I do this out of compassion for all people. All people would, like, if you have a heart, you're somebody that can tune in with me, okay? Because that's what I'm about. It's doing it from the heart, doing it with compassion. Phone for selling. Now, another tool is called PipeDrive.com. Okay, so this is like a sales, well, leads first. So this is more like a leads and sales tool, because this pipe drive will allow you to build your pipeline. It'll allow you to see where a specific lead is in your journey, in your sales process, whether they just subscribe and they want more information, or whether they have had their first call, they're ready for the next call, or whether they had a call 5 months ago, they weren't ready to buy, but you scheduled to follow up with them 6 months later. And then the pipe driver will like send you the notification to follow up with them. It's a great tool. They've got great customer support. They got great training tutorials to teach you everything in their process involved. Now, the thing about it is that Pipe Drive is a great tool. And there's another tool that we use. It's called Survey, okay? Survey.io. Now, Survey.io has now changed their name to My Lead Conversion Pro. Yeah, My Lead Conversion Pro. So that's another tool that you can use to build out the pipeline, so that way you can create more sales opportunities, okay? Now, even though I'm not going to write down My Lead Conversion Pro here, because again, I'll include that inside of the workbook. But so when you're conducting these sales calls, how do you do the calls? Like how can you call these people and keep yourself protected? There's two ways to do it. One is through there's this really big tool. Okay, I've experimented with it. I haven't really fully dove into it and used it, just because it's so much. And I was like, yeah, like this is like, you got to take some time to learn this. But I got a tool that's really simple, so I'll just go with that. That tool for me is called Google Voice, right? Like you can set up a Google Voice account through a Gmail account under your company, and you can use that as a number to go out there and do your sales calls, right? But if you don't want to do that, if you don't want to keep it that simple, you want to complicate it, you want to get it to like a big old thing, you can use a system called Bittrex24.com. Okay. Bittrex24.com. It's a complete sales pipeline tool. They offer you the ability to set up your own 1-800 number, or like 855 whatever type of phone number. They allow you to build out pipelines for your leads, so that way you can see where leads are at each step in your process, of your sales process. That is, they allow you to record the phone conversations. You can add team members to the platform as well, so the team members can have a phone number assigned to them, and then all of the calls that they do will be recorded automatically and uploaded into your account inside of Pipe Drive. And Bittrex24. And the thing about Bittrex24 is, like, not only do they offer like the phone call ability, the call recording, the actual pipeline, the lead pipeline, so to speak, but they offer the ability for you to go out there and fulfill your customers and clients with doing coaching calls and offering protected members areas on their actual platform. And they offer so much more. Like, literally, like, if you go to their website and check them out, well, when you look at the workbook that'll be following this boot camp, this is a big tool. Like, it's a really large tool that can do everything that you need. But it just takes time to like train and understand the system. And again, I shared with you that I saw it and I signed up for it. And I was like, oh, you know what? I'll come back when I'm ready to train for this system, right? Right now, I got something that's already working. So let me just master that. And then I'll come and add this tool later, right? Once I feel like expanding. But for you getting started, man, I wish I'd known about this. This would have made life so much more simple with Bitrix 24, with Pipe Drive, and with just understanding that, hey, use the phone for selling. But I mean, that was kind of basic. Like, hey, I got a phone. Let me get on the phone and talk to somebody and sell them. That was a basic understanding. But right here, when we're talking about sales, this is the way to do it. Now, yeah, Mike, it sounds good. Get on the phone, I'll organize the leads, keep the leads organized. But Mike, how do I take the money? How do I take the money? I'm gonna get into that right now, but we got some comments that have come through. So you know me, man, I love the feedback. You're giving me energy. I want to give you this energy back because it's a beautiful thing. Yes, sir. Kartra. So Kartra definitely is a tool, creating that is a good tool that you can use that kind of does everything. And another one that I did not mention, which I'll mention here in customer support and fulfillment. All right, man, this is amazing. Yes, CRM definitely are important. Yes, sir. Absolutely. Yeah. So another tool that I'll mention here for customer product support, that tool is called Kajabi, and it's like it does just about everything you need. Kajabi is not a platform that I personally use, but my friends, my business partners, colleagues in the space, they use Kajabi day and night. Okay. So creating, yes, you are right about Kartra. Are you currently using it? I only ask because how do I take the money? Yes, sir. We're gonna get to that right now, Mandela. Yes, sir. Rolando. A CRM stands for Customer Relationship Management. And it's a tool that helps you manage the relationship with your leads, It helps you manage and organize. Let me say manage and organize the relationships with your leads and customers, because you can also use the CRM for your customers as well as the leads. Okay. Yes, sir. You still lost it? Okay. No, not a problem. Just comment what you're lost about, and I'll do, or we can do it at the end, do like a question and answer, and I can like really deep dive so you can understand it, because you can use this for your Hannibal coffee today. Like you can start doing it today. You don't have to wait. I used to use free CRM, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Creighton says, yes, I am. Great. Thanks for being supportive to Rolando. I love it, man. I love it. If I take you with me. Yes, sir. How's that going for you? Great. Yeah, how's that going? Because I've heard a lot of different things about Kartra, good and bad. So, I mean, I've heard horror stories, I've heard success stories. So, it's something that I never wanted to dive into because I just didn't want to just have that liability. But again, I've heard a lot of great things about it, and I've heard some some not great things about it. Just like most things in life, right? Some things in life are like that. So anyway, let's get to the money. Let's get to the money because I know that's what you want to hear about. So one tool that a lot of people use and is a contract / agreement. I know you're like, Mike, wait, why would you tell me about a contract or agreement? I want to get to the money. Let me tell you something. When we're dealing in the world of high ticket, especially when you're exchanging high amounts of capital for a solution, or rather a customer is paying you a large amount of capital for a specific solution, You want to make sure that you're protected, okay? You want to make sure that the customer understands the agreement that they're going into. They understand the relationship that you guys are going to be establishing. And they understand that, hey, look, these are the terms of our working relationship. And you are going to agree to these terms in order for me to help you solve your problem. And in order to make sure that I have your agreement and that you are on board with my policies, you have to sign this contract saying that you agree and you've read the terms, okay? So that way I'm not liable for however you may feel emotionally after you send the money. This is so important. I'm telling you, man, like I've had numerous amounts of deals that just, they didn't go my way. Chargebacks happen, I mean, oh God, like thousands of dollars in chargebacks have happened because I did not protect myself and I did not get a contract signed before we went into the working relationship. So now with any client that I bring on board, I don't care if it's, like anything I do, look, let's do some sort of a contract. Let's do an agreement. Even if that agreement is done by email to where it's tracked right there, okay? You must get a contract and agreement signed at a high ticket level. Now, if you're selling like a $90 product or $100, $500 product, or maybe even like $1,000 product, right? You don't necessarily need a contract, so to speak, all right? But if you're actually delivering a service, then you got to get a contract signed. If you're selling your product to a big company, you got to get a contract signed. If you're taking your product and you're working with distributors, you got to get a contract signed, right? Like you got to get a contract or agreement signed in sales to say, hey, look, this is what we agreed on, and that's that. Really, contracts don't mean nothing because I've been in experiences where contracts just ripped up, and it's like, okay, now what? Well, I guess we just, I don't know. Contracts are really just a way to say, hey, look, I trust that you're going to deliver whatever you say that you're going to deliver. And I trust that I'm going to pay you and get the service so I can go off and do my thing with it. Okay. That's really what a contract is at the end of the day. But it's really about like the trust between people, the trust between individuals and a vendor and a customer, right? Like that's what it's about. Now, the next tool, and this is a great tool right here. All right, awesome. So Craig just says, I find that platform, Kartra, to be easier for me because it is very comprehensive to have all the tools I need, email, video, payment processing under one platform instead of multiple apps and platforms and trying to make them play nice with each other. Hey, that's awesome. That is great, man. That is great that you have that complete all-in-one platform and solution that works for you. A lot of people use Kartra, and again, I'm happy that you have something great to say about it. I can't say the same for all of my colleagues and partners in different mastermind groups that I've been a part of, but I'm happy that it works for you. That's what's important. So the next tool for sales, this is a great tool right here. It is called Wave Apps, .com. And this is a tool that you can use to take the money, okay? I mean, you can use Wave Apps to invoice clients $5,000 invoices, $10,000, $25,000, $30,000 invoices, and actually get paid. And the great thing about it is that not only does it allow you to receive those transactions at any volume, any amount, and get started for free with your business account there, but they also provide you with bookkeeping and accounting. So that way you can see what's what, check out your numbers, and kind of stay balanced with your finances through their actual platform, okay? So that's waveapps.com. Now, even though waveapps.com is one, it's a merchant processor or payment processor, and it's also a bookkeeping service, right? All in one. They have some additional tools and resources inside. They have training, they have a great support team, and they have these things available for you, right? But Wave Apps is only one, okay? Another tool I'll share with you for taking the money, collecting the sales is called TransferWise.com. TransferWise.com is a way that you can transfer, significant amounts of money from one bank account to another, whether that's international transfers, local, national transfers, you name it. They're a company based out of the UK. They're really better for international transactions. But if you're in the high ticket space and you're looking to like grow at a big level, right? Waveapps.com, you can sell digital products, physical products with them, right? Online at a high ticket level. And you can do that nationally within the United States. But if you're looking to do a lot of international transactions and do some international business, TransferWise.com will be a great tool for you. let's move down to customer support and product fulfillment, right? So if we're talking about supporting our customers, and just before I go ahead here, let me know on the sales side, do these tools make sense? Like, are these, do you see how these tools can benefit you and be of value? Just let me know. Drop a comment below. Obviously, I shared a lot here. My man Creighton uses Kartra. It's an all-in-one solution. The all-in-one solution I'm going to recommend is called Kajabi. I'm going to talk about that right here coming up next. But I just want to know, for those of you, like, we're now past the hour mark, and we still got people here tuning in live. Thank you for tuning in live. We got people on the Zoom as well. Thank you for tuning in on the Zoom. Again, join us in our Facebook community where you can drop your comments and feedback below. Excellent. That it works out for you. I am happy, man. I am happy that you are making it happen, and that it's simplified your life and business. I am, man. I am, because hey, look, if people are winning, it makes me feel good. Like, I love seeing people winning and hearing about people winning. And I've heard, okay, thanks for the payment process solution. Yes, sir, you're welcome. Yes, Mandela says yes, this works. Thank you. Thanks for confirming. Awesome. We'll talk about Kajabi now. Kajabi now. I see the big picture on various tools discussed so far. Excellent. So I want to do something here, because I know sometimes we get a little tired, we get a little sleepy. I can do this for all day. Like, I've done 3 hours, 4 hours. Like, I can go all day, but I want to take a little quick break, right? So let's say, so if anybody needs to use the bathroom, let me know. But what I want us to do, since we're here at the hour mark, okay, I just want us to do a quick stretch to keep the blood flowing, to keep the blood moving, so that way we can stay awake, okay? So all I want you to do while you're standing here, I just want you to stand up, okay? Stand up. Let me just make sure this is the angle's right here. All I want you to do is stand up, okay? Just to get the blood flowing, right? I just want you to move your shoulders a little bit, okay? Just get the energy flowing. Kick your leg a little bit. Kick your leg a little bit. Kick your other leg a little bit, okay? Kick your leg a little bit, okay? Kick your leg a little bit. Kick your leg a little bit. Kick your leg a little bit. Wake your body up. Now I want you to lean to your left side. So for me, it looks like I'm going to my right, but this is actually my left. So lean to one side. All right. Lean to the other side. All right. Okay. Lean forward. All right. Stretch out a little bit. Woo. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. And then just lean back a little bit. Ooh, stretch that back out. Oh, boy. Woo. There we go. All right. It's important. It's important to stay focused, to stay awake, to stay attentive here, okay? Still learning, though, always open to new methods and tools. Yes, sir. Yeah, it's important to always be open to learning. So let's now dive into this, okay? So let me adjust the angle here so we are good. All right, that should be great. So the first tool I want to recommend is called Kajabi.com. Kajabi.com. So this is all in one tool. Okay? Where you can build your website, you can build your membership platform, you can do webinars, you can do email marketing, you can process payments, you can have a membership area for customers, you can have a drip feed where you can set up a monthly recurring subscription product, you can set up a weekly subscription. Like, you can do so much in this tool. Just as you mentioned, Creighton mentioned Kartra, which is a good tool. I personally haven't used it, but I've heard good things, and I've heard other things as well. Kajabi, from what I've heard and seen and experienced, I've just experienced more consistent feedback about this tool. Okay, and this is one tool. Now another tool, and this is the tool that we use to deliver our actual membership platform and the content for our products. Okay, and for those of you who actually participated in our contest last month, you're going to be receiving some of the products, and they're going to be inside of this platform that we use. And that platform is called Everlesson. Okay. Everlesson.com. Okay, so this is like a membership. So this is like a tool for like memberships where you can actually host your actual membership content there. Again, if like Creighton's and like cool looking to it though. Look, you already got Kartra, so you're fine. You don't need to worry about this. But this is the tool that we use for our business because, you know, I mean, their platform, it's like, it's, in my opinion, it's excellent. Like they have a world-class platform and I love it. So that's why we use it. Okay. But not to say that Kajabi or Kartra, anything's wrong with those tools. Tools are tools. As long as it gets the job done, as long as it's making you money, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what I say. If the tools you're using work for you, keep using them. But if you don't have these tools, if you don't know what to do, if you're trying to figure it out, these are resources that you can follow because these are resources that I use or that I've, you know, have had recommendations from friends and colleagues in this industry that use these tools. Okay. So Everlesson is one for membership and delivering content that way. Now, if we're talking about supporting customers and clients, we need to have a place for these customers to hang out at. So you can use either an online forum on your website, or you can use a free Facebook group like you're experiencing right now, right, with the High Ticket Society. This is a free Facebook group, but we use this group as a community to share, to build, to connect, to do deals, to do business, and to grow and to expand, right? So you can use like I said, you can use a forum or a Facebook group to support your customers and communicate with them on your site or on Facebook. So again, that's a forum or Facebook group. Now, Facebook groups are not the only place where you can create groups. You can go to LinkedIn and you can create a group on LinkedIn. But obviously you're here in my Facebook community or wherever you found me at, right? And we have a growing and thriving Facebook community. And this is one of the places where we go to actually support customers as well. Not in the High Ticket Society, but we have other Facebook groups, mastermind groups where we support customers privately there, okay? So that's one way that you can do it. Now, if we're talking about coaching, right, delivering coaching to your clients and customers, another tool that you can use is called Zoom. I think it's zoom.com or zoom.us, something like that, zoom.com or zoom.us. Now, the thing with Zoom is, right, some of you are watching this training live on Zoom right now. And some of you are watching this training live in our Facebook group right now. And maybe you even tuned in and you're watching the replay. It's fine. But the point is, this whole training was done through Zoom. And we use Zoom to tune it in and stream it live into our Facebook community, okay? All right, still learning, though, always opening new tools, Creighton says. Creighton, thank you. All right, so Creighton, yes. Always be a student of life. I myself am a student of life and committed to lifelong learning. Every day, man. Every day I try to learn something new. Every day I try to read something new. Every day. Yes, sir. That's smart. Link to the group. Definitely. Smart way to go. And more importantly, because you know me, baby, I'm all about results. More importantly, it's proven and has stood the test of time. Because I only believe in sharing value, man. I'm not going to come here and share no theory like some other guys. I'm only going to come and share the real with you. So these are some tools that you can use for customer support and customer fulfillment, right? But if we're talking about, if we're talking about customers that they're not on Zoom, right? Maybe they bought your coffee, maybe they bought your product online. They need a way to talk to you and actually receive that support, right? Well, another tool that you can use for customer support and fulfillment is called Zendesk, okay? Zendesk.com. Okay, Zendesk.com. So it's Yeah, so I know we won't have a lot of space there, but it's a customer support tool, okay, that allows you to support customers. They can send in, what's it called? They can send in like support tickets. Yeah, they can send in support tickets through the Zendesk platform, and you'll receive it via email, and you can reply via email to these people. It's a really great tool. It's one of the industry standards, and it's something that you can use and implement right away, okay? So these are tools that we're talking about for customer support and fulfillment. Now, let's say you got a digital product. Let's say you have a digital course and you want to upload it online so it can be streamed into Kajabi, or it can be streamed into Kartra, right? I mean, Kartra has their own space and platform and whatnot, but and so does Kajabi. But my whole point here is, like, let's say you have something like Everlesson, right? And you want to stream that content from Everlesson into, or you want to stream that content from wherever it's hosted at into Everlesson or into ClickFunnels, or even into Maestro. And, you know, shout out to Justin, my man Justin Burns. He owns a platform called Maestro. You should check it out, maestro.com. Similar platform where you can fulfill customers that way. But essentially, okay, you're gonna need to host your content somewhere. If we're talking about pure content, then we need to use a tool like Amazon S3. S3. And this is storage, okay? So you can store video files, PDF files, you can store audio files, software files, literally anything you have, you can go here and they will give you a 12-month free trial to store your content. I've been using these guys since 2014. I've been using them for the last 6 years, and they have been fantastic for my business. Now, it's not the fastest streaming service in the world. It's not. I'm gonna be real with you. Like, if you want to stream videos, videos are not the fastest stream from this specific platform. But if you want to use videos and you want to stream them fast, of course there's YouTube, but you know, there's always risk when you run with YouTube, right? But another tool is called Wistia.com, okay, for video. There's Wistia, and also there's Vimeo. Okay, these are two tools, but I'll just go with the first one, Wistia.com. And this is for, like I said, this is for video. Okay, and this is, let's say, content storage. Amazon S3, Wistia.com, two platforms you can use for storing content, and Wistia.com, you can use that for video, okay? So these are ways that you can go about fulfilling the customer and supporting the customer, making sure that they are fulfilled and making sure that they are taken care of. Obviously, I have so much more knowledge. I got so much more I want to share. Trust me, man. Like, if I could, I would love to just sit for like a week and just blah, just share this stuff, because I've been studying so much. I have so much packed in here from, you know, offline business, physical business, you know, digital business, digital products, coaching, consulting, traveling, like meditation, spirituality, you know what I mean? Like, you know, manifesting dreams. Like, there's so much I have that I just want to share, but we don't have enough time. That's the truth. Because we're now here at administration. Look, this board's filled, and like, this isn't even half of the most effective tools that you can use. But I don't want to overload you. I don't want to overwhelm you. I just want to just give you some value and give you some options so you can make your choice of what makes sense for you. So before we dive into the final here with administration, how much to get you to spit all of that out? Man, I like I said, Creighton, I have so much, you know, I got started with online marketing in 2010. I got started in 2010. Right now, this is 2020, or, you know, maybe 21, 22, whenever you're watching this video. But I have so much, man. So much to share. But I want to just give you as much as I can within this community, so that way you can take it and implement. And once you implement, you can come back and say, hey, Mike, these are the results I got. I want to get more results. What do we do now? Like, that's my whole reason for just sharing so much value here. So, Pernell, my pleasure. Thank you for tuning in here. Oh, man, Pernell's a very special guy. He's a special guy right there. I genuinely mean that too. He does some amazing things as far as like transforming people's lives through fitness and fitness, mental wellness, physical wellness. I mean, he does some really great things. So shout out to him. I love people that are about putting positive things in the world, just like Rolando. Rolando's got a great product. Bose, I know that you're into, financial investments and helping people create wealth. So that's amazing as well, man. As well as Mandela, he's working on his book and putting himself out there as a speaker. So we got a lot of great people in this community, and I mentioned it here in this video so that way you guys can connect with one another if possible. And for those of you who are watching a replay, if you haven't joined our High Ticket Society and you're watching this on my website or on YouTube or wherever, why are you not in the High Ticket Society? Like, why are you not in this community? This is a great community. Join this community. Just getting back to it, Creighton, we can talk and discuss how to help you how to help you in the best way possible, man. In the best way possible, man. Bose, you are most welcome. It's good to hear that this has been eye-opening for you. Yes, sir. Very good to hear that this has been eye-opening for you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, now let's get to the final portion of this, which is administration, right? You need to be able to administer your business, right? Now, there's a couple things that you can do. And I see here, so bear with me, because right now I see that my laptop, the battery is running low. So I'm going to take this cord right here, and I'm going to plug it into the wall right there. I'm going to tune this into the laptop so that way we can stay alive. Staying alive, staying alive. Staying alive. You can't tell by the way I move my thoughts. We gotta stay alive. We gotta stay alive. Man, you can see why I love what I do, right? Just get to share great knowledge and information and be authentically me. It's the best. It's the best. Let's get to administration, right? Because when we're talking about administering a business and excuse me, and making sure that a business is growing properly, we need to have tools in place to be able to communicate with our team. One of the most used tools to communicate with our teams, right, is called Slack. And this is for a team communication. So this is for team communication. When you want to talk to your team, yes, sir, the BGs. Yeah, you got it, man, the BGs, man. We got, yeah, not, okay, now the laptop is charging, laptop is staying alive. That is success. Yes, success. Small success, you got to celebrate a small success because they add up to bigger successes, right? So Slack for team communication. This is one place you can go to actually communicate with your team, go back and forth, make sure everything's taken care of, right? Now, if we're talking about legal, as you mentioned before, Mandela, I'm not gonna give you any legal advice. I'm not a lawyer. I don't practice law. I don't have a license for any of that. So I have no authority to really advise you on that. But what I will share is that there is a resource online where you can go and get some of your legal concerns addressed. That's called rocketlawyer.com, okay? And this is a place where you can go for contracts. You can go to get contracts drafted up, agreements drafted up, your privacy policy, terms and conditions, disclaimer website, GDPR. Yeah, get your GDPR taken care of, and you need FTC policies, right? You need like these things for your website. You can go to rocketlawyer.com and actually pay and consult with the lawyer. That was a resource I was meant, and you can use this to help you with bookkeeping and accounting. But if you want to go, okay, it says here that all right, okay, we should be good to go. We had a little glitch there, but look at that. Rocket Lawyer did the first LLC I had. Hey man, that's awesome, man. That's awesome to know you already are experienced. To know you already are experienced with them. And the BGs, man. Gotta keep it funky. Gotta keep it groovy. Groovy, baby. Gotta keep it groovy, baby. Gotta keep it groovy, baby. Gotta keep it groovy, baby. Yeah. So another tool that you can use for bookkeeping and accounting, if you're not necessarily too comfortable with Wave apps, another tool is called QuickBooks.com. Okay, QuickBooks.com. And QuickBooks.com is a way that you can actually organize your accounting and finances within their platform. And it's a very powerful tool, okay? So let's say that you want to protect yourself. You want to make sure that, you know, you got your trademarks in order, you got your copyrights in order. How do you do that? Well, one place you can go to actually research, to research trademarks in the industry to see what's out there. And you can even use their platform as a way to register your trademark. It's called Trademarkia. I think it's Demarkia. Yeah, trademarkia.com, where you can actually go there to see what trademarks exist right now in the marketplace and what don't. And you can even use their service to actually register your trademark for a very inexpensive price. Now, let's say you want to create your corporation, but you don't want to necessarily have your physical address there. You want to have somebody else's address. You want to have a proper documentation for your corporation, right? There's a service called corporatecreations.com. I'm not going to list them out here because I want to give you some more tools for administration. But corporatecreations.com, this is a place where you can go. They have a very professional service. It's very high level. They provide you with a physical address in a very high, sometimes high net worth areas to just raise the value of your company in the eyes of sites like the Dun & Bradstreet, okay? And that's actually going to be my next tool that I'm going to recommend. So if we're talking about doing business with Walmart, doing business with Whole Foods, right? Just doing business at a very high level with real companies, real corporations, they are going to ask you, what is your DUNS number? Okay, what is your DUNS number? So Dun & Bradstreet, let me give you that. Dun and Bradstreet. So if you want to operate at a high level, if you want to do business at a big level with some of these larger companies, right? Some of these larger corporations, they're going to ask you for your DUNS number, your DUNS number. DunandBradstreet.com is where you can go to register your company, register your business. But understand, in order to do that, you're going to have certain elements in place to do that. I'm not going to dive into that now because this training is only a free training, right? Because there's some very, 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 oh man, I don't even want to I'll just say this. This information, what I'm sharing with you right now about the Dun & Bradstreet, when done correctly, it can position your company to have a much higher valuation than those that don't have this information done. But not only a higher valuation, but it's going to open up doors for you to do business with larger companies because you are established with a DUNS number. Not gonna deep dive too much, but understand a DUNS number is very important when doing business at a very high level. Okay. So let's say you're in a position where you need a copyright for your business and you don't know how to necessarily protect things and copyright them. I had a lady, she runs a multi-billion-dollar food and beverage business out of France. And it's a company called Beatrice International. Now, if you never heard of Beatrice International, yes, sir, EIN is absolutely necessary, 100%. And you can apply for it. Excuse me. You can apply for an EIN at the federal government's website once you have your LLC in place. That's very simple to do. And it doesn't, I mean, from my knowledge and my experience with doing it a couple of times, it doesn't cost. It's like you're not going to have to pay. And if maybe they change things, I don't know, but you're not going to have to pay a huge amount for your EIN number. And relatively, it'll be free. But I had a lady share a resource with me that was absolutely golden. Like I was like, wow, this is major. And the resource, it's a way that you can get your copyrights done through the Writers Guild of America. So all you do is just go to WGA.org and you can check them out. Again, I share this with clients. Like I share this with people that, invest several thousands of dollars with me. Why? Because this works. Okay, this information that I've learned from a woman who's running a multi-billion-dollar organization, and they use this resource as well as many others that I haven't mentioned that she shared with me. they use this resource as a way to actually get a copyright, or rather get a, to submit a script, their artwork, their product, their idea, whatever it is. Oh yeah, you know about Beatrice International. Yes, sir. Beatrice International was a company that was acquired by a Mr. Reginald Lewis several decades ago, and where that made him America's first Black billionaire. Don't know his story? Great story. You should check him out, Reginald Lewis. But anyway, back to my point here. WGA.org is a resource you can use to go and register your product, your idea, your book, your movie, whatever, like your talk, your quote, whatever. And it actually holds weight in the eyes of the US government. So like the whole copywriting system in the US government, they'll see this from the Writers Guild and they'll say, oh, okay, well, you know what? This person has now claimed the ownership of this intellectual property. They own it, right? Like, so it has the same amount of weight. It's not as expensive as actually purchasing a copyright, flat out, but it still holds weight and it still holds value, okay? It's excellent, 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 excellent. We are here past an hour and a half, and I thank you for tuning in and watching. Like for me, this feels like we're here live and exchanging this energy in person. Even though you're on the other side of the screen, by you commenting, you engaging with me, it gives me more energy to give back to you. So thank you for giving me energy so I can give you more. And that's the way it works. You give and you receive. So I give you energy, you receive it. You give me energy, I receive it, and we're going back and forth. And it's a beautiful thing. So if we're talking about building out a team, right, and we need to focus on growing a team, and we want to have a team helping us do things, right? Well, in order to do that, we need to have an understanding of what some of those things are that we need to do, right? So one of the ways that you can do that is creating an account at Trello.com, okay? So this is a tool that allows you to manage projects and see where you're at on different steps and different phases of the projects. It allows different team members to come in and see different boards. So things will stay organized inside of this one platform right here with Trello.com, okay? Now, let's say you want to hire virtual assistants and you need a way to see what are your virtual assistants doing? Like, are they actually following what you told them to do? Or are they doing something else, right? So the tool, well, first off, let me tell you, the platform that you can go to find virtual assistants, to find people to help you out in your business, one of them is called freelancer.com, okay? Freelancer.com, where you can go and you can actually find these these virtual assistants that will do work and help you with growing your company. All right, just with the feedback here, you are most welcome. Thank you for sharing your energy with me. Yes, sir. Energy is a real thing. Energy is a real thing. Like I'm on the other side of this computer screen, but here we are. We're talking. We're going back and forth, and it's. But as you're engaging with me, like I'm getting more excited as if you're face to face with me here in person. So even though that there's this computer in this video, right? That we're operating from, the energy is still real as if you're here with me right now, and I can feel it. I'm an empathic person, so I can feel it, and it's a beautiful thing. It's my pleasure. Thank you for participating and sharing your energy too. Oh, yes, sir, Bose. Thank you. All right, all right. Moving right along, moving right along. All right. All right, all right, all right, all right. Time. So this tool that I was going to recommend to you for virtual assistants and managing your virtual assistants, I have it in my mind, but I'll be real with you. It slipped my mind. Like I was gonna give it to you, but it slipped my mind. And I want you to I want you to get this. There's a lot of people out there that give theory, and there's a lot of people out there that say, oh yeah, I'm trying to do this. Oh yeah, I do that. But they need like slides. They need notes. They need to write it out, right? Like they need these things. Look, I'm coming to you and I'm coming to you with this, and I'm coming to you with this, with my mind and my heart. And all of this right here is coming from experience. This is no theory. This is experience of either using these tools, testing these tools, or having friends, like friends that have their own companies that are doing it, that have shared this information with me. So all this comes from real experience, and I'm actually teaching you. See, the difference between a lecturer and a teacher is that a lecturer will give you theory. They'll give you information you can't use, but a teacher will teach you information that you can use here today. Now, I'm not going to teach you how to use all these tools because they have different trainings on their platform where you can learn how to use them. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Got to have more fun. Yes, sir. Gotta have more fun, Mandela. And thank you for participating here and sharing your energy with me, with us in the community, in this community. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate this love and just, you know, just you being here. I do. I truly do. Like I really enjoy this, being able to share value. But my point here is this information is not coming from theory. This information is coming from the fact that I do this and I've been doing it for years and I'm experienced. I've been in the trenches, battling, okay, building 4-figure products, 5-figure products, 6-figure products, okay. Been working from literally zero to building up 5-figure ventures, 6-figure ventures, even have a venture now that's crossed 7 figures, on its way to multiple 7 figures. So let me just correct. Tune in here. Yes, sir. I come from this experience, and I come because this is the real. I'm not going to come and give you any BS like a lot of people do, because I don't believe in that. I believe that if we're going to raise our vibration, raise our levels of success, raise our awareness, then we have to do it with the real. We have to do it with what's authentic. We have to take the BS and we have to push it to the side. We got to take the false, the phony. We got to push it to the side. And I'm coming to you with all this information that's real from experience. Now, of course, there's a lot more that goes into administration, right? Especially if we're talking about a physical product company. Like we gotta factor in shipping. We gotta factor in, payroll solutions, which a payroll solution is waveapps.com. So you don't got to worry about that. Okay. But we have to factor these different things in. Getting an EIN, getting a DUNS number. We have to factor in insurance, because we got to get some form of insurance for ourselves, right? So you want to have that insurance. And I'm just going to write this here. Like there's no one size fits all for insurance, especially if we're talking about a physical product business or a digital business. There's no one size fits all, but the key is you want to get insurance. You want to make sure that you're insured somehow, some way. Insurance. And that is something that we do. We have a multi-million-dollar insurance policy, just because when a customer is consuming a physical product, if they react or they have like a skin breakout or like something happens, right? Then the truth is that they can come and say, hey, this product causes damage. I want reparations for whatever this is, right? And truthfully, that's not fair for you as a product vendor. Like you're doing a good service trying to help people, but here they are. Oh, this happened. Oh, I'm going to complain. I want money for you guys. It's not fair. But having insurance allows you to protect yourself. Okay. All right. Hey, Kari, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for letting me know that you were going to watch the recording. I hope you find a lot of value from this recording. Yes, sir. Rolando. Head, heart, uplift. Absolutely. Yes, sir. Absolutely. Bussy son, stupid. This man is funny. He said Bussy sons. Oh man. All good, man. see you in the replay of this recording. And please comment your feedback as you're tuning in to this recording. You take a bussy suds too, please. Man, that's funny. You're a funny guy. You say bussy suds too. You said bussy suds. Oh man, I love it. I so love this. Gosh, I so love it. But just getting back here, my whole point of telling you that is, look, I'm for real with it. Like, it's not a game. And these tools are just a list of tools for you to explore and to see what can benefit your business. All of these may not work out for you. Truthfully, you may look and be like, you know what, Mike, I only need these 3 tools out of all that you mentioned. But you may say, hey, you know what, Mike, I need all 7 of these tools. Mike, I need 12 of these tools. You know, Mike, I only need 5 of these tools. Like, whatever that is for you, I just give you the options so that way you have more options than your competition. Sun Tzu said, the object of strategy is not to put yourself in a position to immediately win, but to put yourself in a position where you have more options than your opponent. And that's all that I do. That's why my clients have so much success, because I know there's no such thing as a one-size-fits-all for business and success. There's no cookie-cutter system, right? But there's tools, there's principles, there's timeless principles and timeless tools that will help you get the job done. Just like that caveman that takes a spear and throws it at an animal, right? Or like that, like, you know, throws it at an animal to then eat the animal and have food. Or like that farmer who takes a garden shovel or a garden hoe and uses it, you know, for decades in order to farm. These tools are timeless, and some of them are essential, necessary to really build an online business or even an offline business with your products and services, okay? Man, he's a funny guy. Oh man, he's funny. So, like I said, these tools are timeless tools and principles for you to actually grow and build your business with. And these, you know, this is the toolkit I recommend. This is a kit of tools for you to go out there and apply into your life and business. Now, with everything that you see here, just like I said, bear with us. You know, give me, you know, after this recording, you will be able to tune in and see those details for the workbook. Okay, you know, and if you're watching this recording, the workbook's probably already available for you. But just understand that all this here, maybe we're not able to write down all the notes from this session. Maybe we're, that's great. But regardless, all of this will be provided for you inside of our workbook here for our day 3, which is all about the toolkit inside of our High Ticket Freedom Activator Bootcamp, where the whole goal is to help you activate your high ticket business, activate your high ticket sales, activate your, you know, the thought process to get you moving on the path to selling high ticket products. And maybe you have a low ticket product, like maybe you have a physical product or, you know, some sort of a consumable product, that's fine. But this training has also been put together to help you understand, hey, look, you can go actually operate at a bigger level coming out the gate. Those are the tools needed to bring a product to market. Cyber concierge service, You know, it's funny. I actually, there's a guy here that actually comes into this office as well. And he actually is the number 2 largest, he's like number 2 largest educator for like cybersecurity products, and he sells his products to corporations. So you're talking about cyber concierge service. I'm not sure exactly what that means, but I know this guy is like in the cybersecurity education, might be a good resource, someone I thought about. Because you're in this community, I'm always happy to help people in my community, always happy to help my customers and clients by making introductions and connecting people so that way more people can succeed. So Rolando, that's a great idea. Feel free to reach out to me, man. I'm happy to make, you know, introductions because you are here in our community. You're one of the winners of our contest. You're a friend of me, and you know, you're somebody who's you know, you're somebody who cares about helping others. So you know, I'm all about it. I'm all about helping those that want to help others, because then it becomes like a chain of help, and it becomes a slow spreading, you know, positive effect where more people are getting helped and served around the world. And that's what I'm all about, man, making this world a better place. So at this point, We are approaching the 2-hour mark here on day 3. This session, I did not expect there to be so much great feedback, so much great interaction, so much great value shared. Like I didn't expect for us to be here almost at the 2-hour mark. And some of the same people that started in the very beginning, you're still here sharing time with me now, which I appreciate. But I do want to do something because I understand that I shared a lot here. And this is like, you know, I guess these are some of the essentials. Maybe there's some tools that I missed out, but what I want to do is I just want to open the floor up for any questions. So Rolando, you mentioned cyber concierge service. Talk to me. What are your thoughts on that? Like expand a little bit in the comments. I'd love to just give you any insight I can. Maybe I can share something that can help you with that idea. Or it could be something else. Like, you know, just let me know in the comments below. Let me know what your thoughts are. And if you have any questions, any statements, you know, anything you'd like to ask, if there's a tool that you think you need for your business and you like to ask what recommendations that might be, feel free to drop that comment now. Just before we bring today's amazing session to a conclusion. So drop that comment below. Let me know if you have any questions or comments, feedback, drop it below. As I just respond to Mandela here. Yes, those tools are some of the essentials. You got it. I want some coffee though. What's up, Hannibal Coffee, man? What's going on with the Hannibal Coffee? What's going on with the Hannibal Coffee, man? I was about to tag Hannibal Coffee, but no. What's going on with the Hannibal Coffee? Mandela needs some though. Let me make sure I spell Hannibal right. All right, we boom. Yes, sir. Okay. He made a comment about busted suds and your brain just went spinning. Got it. Okay, got it. Got it. Okay. I understand. I better understand. I better understand what's going on here. Hey, Jesse, thanks for tuning in, Jesse. I see that you got a chance to tune in here to us as we are dropping value. So Jesse, thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Kari, thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Mandela, thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Rolando, thanks for watching, tuning in. Boas, thanks for watching, tuning in. I appreciate you for watching and tuning in. Pernell, thanks for watching and tuning in. Christian, thanks for watching and tuning in. Carlos, thanks for watching, tuning in, participating. Like, we have a lot of people that have come in here and that have participated on this, like this amazing session. Like, this has been amazing. Like, like the tools part of building the business. Okay, let me say this. Just before we bring this to a conclusion. Good evening. Thank you, sir. Jesse. Good evening to you as well. I hope you get a chance to watch the replay of this session. It was special, truly. Like some people would like actually pay for this information. You got it 100% for free, and you got to like get some of like my experience and like learn from real experience. Like this is what people pay for. You got it for free. So I just want to share that. You're right. You are right. You are right about society shifting into more gig-based jobs. What is the shopping app you talking about? You certainly will, my man. Yes, sir. Sounds good. Sounds good to me. Yeah. Sounds good to me. So let me, there's something that, there's something for me that I want to just share this analogy with just before we wrap up here. Anybody got any questions, comment, drop them below, and I definitely will get to it. But there's a quote that goes, give a man a fish, he'll eat for a day. Teach a man a fish, he'll eat for a lifetime. What happened here today is that I taught you what kind of fishing rods, fishing poles, the strings for the fish, what type of, the bait, the hooks. I taught you the tools. I taught you the toolbox here, right? All this is the tools needed. Do you need every one of these tools? No, you don't. Do you need like 10 or even 5 of these tools? No, you don't. Truthfully, you can use just a few of these tools, such as like Kajabi and Infusionsoft. And that's it. That's all you need. Like, use Kajabi and Infusionsoft, that's it. Okay. And that's on like the sales, marketing, and customer fulfillment side. But administration, yeah, you're gonna need Slack. You're gonna need maybe Trello or even Monday.com or there's tons of project management tools out there. But like, you're gonna need something to manage your team and talk to your team. You're gonna need payment process and maybe wave apps, right? Like, you will need certain things. But the reality is that these tools are just tools. Now you know what they are. What's the important thing is how to use these tools to create currency, to create income. That is what I do with my clients. That's what I do with my customers, right? I teach them how to take these tools and use these tools to create income for themselves, but not just regular income, high ticket income, or that big corporate income where the corporations are buying your products at mass scale. That's what I do. That's what I do. So I'll share that quote with you about teach a man to fish, he'll eat for a lifetime. Because I can teach you how to fish. You know the fishing rod now. You know the fishing line. You know the fishing pole. You know the hook now. Now it's about using this to actually go out there and create income. Of course, that's what I do in my courses. Of course, that's what I do in my coaching. But the great thing is that you're here in this boot camp. You're here in the High Ticket Society. I'm going to teach you in our upcoming day 4 marketing and sales to actually take these tools and turn it into income. I'm not guaranteeing you'll make any money, but I'm going to show you what to do with marketing and sales to create that income. No guarantee you'll make any money because this is just a free training. But again, I'm going to show you what to do in day 4. All right. So Rolando says haircut, laundry, boom, boom, boom. There's a lot. All right. Yes, sir. So Mandela said, teach him to own the pond and he never has to ask for permission. That's what you taught. Hey, look at you, man. Come on, man. You can't be going into the advanced stuff so quick. Come on. Like, we got to start with teach him how to fish first. You know it's levels to this stuff, man. You know it's levels to this stuff. Bose, thanks for tuning in. Hey, I'll see you tomorrow. Peace, man. Thank you so much for joining and engaging. I appreciated your energy. I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. Mandela, you funny, man. You're funny. Yeah, teach them how to fish is one concept, but me, I'm all about, hey, look, let's actually build out the pond. Let's build out the lake. Let's build out the ocean. Let's create the blue ocean. Man, come on, man. You gave it away, Mandela. You gave it away. But it's all good. It's all good because that's what it's about. It's information meant to give. And I give from my heart to yours. Yes, sir. Salmon for dinner. I hear you. Yes, sir. Haha. This is a funny guy. See you tomorrow, Bose. All right. Rolando. You move them one elephant at a time. At least that's what's in my mind. I could be wrong though. I could be wrong. I could be wrong though. you enlighten me on this. Hashtag Animal Coffee. My man. That is something in the advanced levels of training. Gotta do it one step at a time. We must take it one step at a time in order to get there. We must take it one step at a time in order to get there. I wonder, whenever people like write emojis, do you ever make the emoji face? Or do you just like write a face and then don't do anything? I don't know. I always wondered that. But anyway, with all of this engagement, all of this feedback, all of these comments, all of this energy that's been shared today, you're watching this recording. I hope that you've got some extreme value out of this recording. And I hope that you get value out of everything that we're doing here inside of this boot camp. Tune in. You just motivated me again. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, sir. Thanks for tuning in. Cheese emoji. Yup. Yup. See, I'm the type like when I see emoji, when I see stuff online, like, and I actually like leave like an emotional thing, like I'm on the other side actually experiencing the emotion. So if you see me like putting likes or hearts or laughing faces or sad faces or like thumbs up, thumbs down, it's because I'm actually like experiencing it because I'm an empathic person that feels emotions. Even though I'm a man, I'm in tune with my emotions, and it makes me more whole as a human. Because whether you know it or not, we all started as women when we were in our mom's womb, and then there something happened to where those chromosomes kicked in, and then boom, we transformed into a man, into a male at the in like the later stages of development inside of the mother's womb. But that's something for that's another topic for another day, that's far removed from business. But I just share that because we want to move to becoming more whole as a person, not just in business, but total, like the total 360 spectrum of who we are. And that is something that I also help my customers and clients with. But anyway, I share that, just know that, just know that is, that's what it is. That's what it is. So look, I'm dragging this out. Like, we're done here. We've had a lot of fun. Thanks for watching. For those of you who are still tuning in live, we're going to end this session now. So let's say our final goodbyes. So drop it in the comment, just because I'd prefer to be kind and to be nice, and to, do a nice goodbye that way. So Rolando, man, I'm happy. I am happy. I am happy that you are motivated again. Please stay motivated. And please keep pushing. Mandela, thank you again for tuning in and being part of this community. Appreciate you too. See you in day 4. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, beautiful people. Thanks everyone watching this live stream. Thank you to everyone who watches the replay. Your man, Michael, over-deliver. Baptiste now signing out. The toolkit has now been delivered. Look out for the workbook that will be included below. Bear with us, give us time, and you'll see that. Or maybe watching the recording, it's there available, download it, check it out. And before we get out here, I want to remind you something, okay? If the dreams that you're dreaming can be accomplished in this lifetime, then you are dreaming too small. I challenge you to expand your mind, and I challenge you to dream bigger. Yes, baby, that's right, dream bigger. Your man, Michael, over-deliver. Baptiste coming to you. Founding father, High ticket freedom. Get you some. I'll see you inside of day 4 of our training. Thanks again. Take care. I'll see you there. Peace. Amazing training. That was amazing, man.